Hello, it's me, Rich Herring. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Hey, look, we're bringing back RHLSTP, and it starts recording on June the 5th, I believe, where we have Paul Merton and Joe Thomas from The In-Betweeners as guests. Very nearly sold out. Adam Buxton's coming up. That gig's pretty much sold out, but put your name down because there are a few tickets that they're holding back. And then also coming up, people like Andrew Collins. Who else is coming up? A couple of the people I can't say. Sarah Pascoe, Ed Byrne, loads of David Baddiel is coming back, and there's a couple of great people on June the 3rd and July the 3rd and July the 10th, who I'm not yet revealing, but should soon reveal to the monthly badgers. Talking of whom, I want to take you through what's coming up in this month's monthly badger monthly draw, because we're bringing back a new series. We're not doing a Kickstarter yet. It would be amazing if we could fund the whole series via the monthly badges. Go to gofasterstripe.com/badges, pay £1 or more a month, and you get all sorts of things, including access to a secret channel with backstage interviews, and a badge, and also some great prizes and some surprises and emails telling you who the guests are going to be in advance, all sorts of stuff like that. And, you know, we need about 3 times as many people who've signed up to sign up, and we would be able to make at least the Less Square Fit podcast without doing any Kickstarters. And the more money we can raise, the more stuff we can do. So if you think those 40 podcasts a year are worth £1 a month each, I mean, it doesn't add up to much. Plus you get all my blogs, plus you get As It Occurs to Me is coming out very soon, and all sorts of other stuff and occasional extra bits and pieces. That will be lovely. If you can't afford to pay, then don't pay, and then you get it for free still. It's a crazy business model. But I wanted to take you through. This is another way you can help us. One of the prizes in this month's draw is, look, it's finally here. It's the emergency questions book. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that. It's got illustrations, it's got bits of colour in there, it's got 516 questions, but also like loads of questions on the back and in the cover that aren't there. And this one's quite special because it's the Kickstarters. I've added my own question, which I'm going to do for about 228 people. This unique question in the front of this one, I wouldn't usually tell you, is what would it take for you to perform cunnilingus on Katie Hopkins? You know, it's a variable on an old theme, but you'll be the only person with that question. This is number 349 or 350. That's not a bad one to have either. So yeah, there's some of them will come with questions if you did the Kickstarter, some of them won't. But I'm moving house as well, so I'm getting rid of loads of junk. So this is the very least of what we'll get. I've got 2 copies. I realised that this is Spinal Tap's brilliant book, so that's worth having. I might even sign that for you to make you pretend that I'm something to do with it. I've got this. I've had these cue cards for As It Occurs to Me, and they had all my script on. This is from I think the final episode. Quite a good bit of script there that I've signed. I'll be using those as Kickstarter awards at some point. There's also one of my scripts from As It Occurs to Me, which hasn't even come out yet. So you can be the first to see that. Every month I make a T-shirt. This one is an emergency question book-based T-shirt. And it says, "Have you ever tried sushi?" And then I've done a cover of the book on it. That's pretty nice, isn't it? There'll only ever be one of those. You will be able to buy the emergency question book. We've got to print up a few extra copies. It's not out yet. We want to make sure all the reward people get theirs first. And it will be at gofasterstripe.com. You can buy it there or from me at gigs. There's this copy of some of my Lannister question book. We've got a plan as well to print up, because this is now finished, complete the actual real one. We did sell it on eBay for 700 and something pounds, but the guy who bought it didn't pay up. But then it gave us quite a good idea. It'd be nice if like a normal person who hasn't got £750 or not to pay for a crazy book got this, a real fan of it who maybe can afford £20 or so. So I think what we're going to do, maybe as a Kickstarter or maybe just as a one-off thing, is we're going to make really nice copies of the whole notebook with all the signatures and everything in there. Maybe charge, I don't know, £20 for it. But most of you will get a copy of it, but one person picked at random will get the actual notebook. So someone will get the book for, say, £20. We'll see. We might do that as a Kickstarter. We might do it as something else. What else is in here? There's the complete works of Slim Gallard, who I don't know who that is, but I think Stuart Lee once gave me that. There's a few more DVDs that I'm trying to get rid of, because, you know, who needs DVD? There's a couple of badges, there's a signed poster. Oh, there's this. This is quite good. This is one of the things, unused, I should add, that it looks quite nice. It's like a little fan or something. I was given this for appearing on a sex appeal benefit. It's made by Love Honey. I think this is, I don't know how to turn it off. Going to take the battery out. I think it's meant to simulate licking tongues. I don't know where you would put it. That's your choice. But it has not licked anything yet, so it's all nice. There's a signed Kickstarter DVD. There's a nice As It Occurs to Me T-shirt. All the signed programs. This nice thing. This is a sticker from the Lord of the Dance Settee, stuff like that. A DVD of The Monuments Men starring Miles Jupp, which I bought for some reason. It's not very good, so I'm giving that away. They'll probably, as we go on, I'll probably chuck in a few more things that I don't want to pack for my house move. So it's a very good month to win all this gumph. And all you have to do is go to gofasterstrike.com/badges, pay £1 or more a month, whatever you think the podcast is worth to you. And you can make a one-off payment if you want, but then you won't get handed into all the extras. You don't have to take a badge. You can just pay some money and not get the badge, which is better for us because we get more of the money. And there's a fair few of you now doing this. It's exciting. It's sort of working up to it seem possible that we could do this. So if you've been enjoying these podcasts for years and thinking maybe one day I should pay, this might be a good time to start. You've got a chance of winning this. Every £1 a month you pay is an entry in every monthly draw. From the time you start to the time you, I mean, that, you know, I don't even know if Chris checks that you're still paying, to be honest, when he makes the draw. Chris Evans not that one. So it's a lottery you could realistically win because there's not all that many people taking part in it. So it's very exciting to have the new emergency questions book. You can have you can be one of the first people to see that if you win this month's monthly draw. Yeah, go to gofasterstrike.com at some point. You'll be able to buy that. If you go to eBay and look up Herring1967, I am continually selling little bits and pieces also to raise money for the podcast. At the moment up there are the proofs of some of the pages. I had one a minute ago. Where did it go? Oh, well, that's the front cover. I've got two of these. This one's not signed, but the one that's going on sale is signed. And then some nice kind of quite big proofs of sort of 16 pages from the book. Some of them in colour, some of them in black and white. So you can, and I've only signed one set of those. We sold one complete set, and now we're going to sell the other 8 individually over the next few weeks. So you get a chance to own one of those and know that all your money will also go to the podcast. So there's lots of ways we can raise money there. The best way would be if, you know, the 150,000 people who watch this all gave me £1 a month. But hey, I would take 1% of that. No, maybe 5% of that would probably get us going. So we've probably got about 1% of that. So yeah, keep on trucking, keep on watching the shows. Go to leicestersquaretheatre.com if you want to buy tickets to any of those shows. A couple more exciting names to reveal before, but it's nearly all booked up, which is very unusual, so that's nice. And I think they should be good. And they'll, of course, go out for free on YouTube and iTunes as per usual. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.